The regular season ends on Sunday, and literally anything can happen with the 3 spot through the 8 spot in the Western Conference. The 6 teams occupying those spots were separated by only 2 games entering Tuesday. So there's a lot of sorting that will happen over the final 6 days of the regular season. Let's get started in Oklahoma City. Top seeded Thunder taking on the Lakers, who were in the 3 spot on Tuesday. Lakers 27-point win over the Thunder on Sunday. Lakers clinch a playoff spot with a win. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, no. Jalen Williams there for the putback. He had 26, Thunder up by 3 in the first. Late first, Luka Doncic, 3 for 7 from 3, Lakers within 1. Late second quarter, Thunder out to an 8-point lead. Isaiah Hartenstein with the denial. Dalton connect. Look at Hartenstein get up for the block. Thunder up 80-72 at the half. Let's go third quarter. LeBron James from out there. 28 points for James, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. Lakers within 4. Late third, Doncic from even deeper. Lakers 18 of 40 as a team from 3. They got a 2-point lead. 2 minutes left in the third. Thunder down 6. Gilgeous-Alexander showing his range. 5 of 9 from 3 for him. Thunder within 3. Fourth quarter, just under 8 to play. Lakers down 1. Doncic for the lead. Then he's going to turn around and let the ref know about something. Got his second technical of the night, and he's ejected. He said he was talking to a fan.
Oh, sure.
Ref wasn't buying it. He chirps at somebody, and the plea would do no good. He would head to the locker room early, left with 23 points, 5 assists, 3 rebounds. Just over 7 to play. Thunder down 1. Gilgeous-Alexander to Alex Caruso. Thunder 18 of 37 from 3 as a team. 6 minutes to go. Thunder now up 2. Gilgeous-Alexander. Step back, and he knocked it down. 5-point lead. Just over 3 to play. They've extended to a 9-point lead. Now Gilgeous-Alexander doesn't think that's enough. He had 42 to go with 6 rebounds. Under 3 to play. Thunder up 12. Lou Dort knocks it loose from Austin Reeves. Cason Wallace bucket in the foul. He had 11 off the bench. Thunder win it. They're 2 games up on Cleveland for home court throughout the playoffs with 3 games left to play.
Obviously, the game got a little crazy with the text and officiating and stuff like that. But we just stayed the course, found a way to get stops, and then that's when we're at our best.
It was a great game that unfortunately didn't get to sort of finish out the way that I think every basketball fan would want because of some decision making on some individuals' parts.
I mean, it was tough. I mean, we were right there. I think we fought the whole game. We were down 8 at halftime. We came back in the third quarter. We were fighting, man. So it was tough to see that with this kind of situation that happened. And that's on me too. So I can't let my team down like that.
It was a weird couple minutes after that. Starting with the ejection. I don't know why the ref was taking it personal. He had already gave Luka 1, and Luka knew that. And Luka was going back and forth at that time with a fan that was sitting courtside, like Luka does when fans get to talk out of their mind, whatever the case may be. And Luka was going back and forth, and the ref took it upon himself to think it was, verse him or whatever the case may be. But then another tee on Vando after a block shot, and the game was just weird as hell after that moment.
But it ended in another double-digit win for OKC, 51st this season. That passes the 72 Lakers for the most double-digit wins in a season in NBA history. The next 4 teams on this list, including legendary teams like the Warriors in 2017 and Michael Jordan in the 96 Bulls, all won the NBA title. OKC can keep adding to their total of games left against the Suns, Jazz, and Pelicans. No disrespect.
Timberwolves and Bucks. Anthony Edwards is ready. So is Giannis. The Bucks were once down 24 points in the fourth quarter, but here they come, led by Giannis, 9 of 15 from the field. Very next play, Dante DiVincenzo turns it over. Kevin Porter Jr. picks it up. He'll find A.J. Green, who drills a deep 3, and the Bucks are down 8. A couple possessions later, Giannis swinging it to Bobby Portis Jr., and he'll knock down a 3. Giannis had 10 assists. Bucks down 3 now. They're still down 3 when Giannis gets it on the break, and he finds A.J. Green, who was 3 of 6 from three-point range, and we're tied as the Bucks have come all the way back. And then watch Rudy Gobert and Porter Jr. They get tangled, and Gobert falls to the ground. Porter Jr. standing over Gobert, gets in his face. Both players get called for a double tech. Gary Trent Jr. also gets a tech. Edwards would make a free throw in the end to put them up 1. Edwards had 25 points. The ensuing possession, Timberwolves up 1. Edwards, he turned it over. Trent Jr. picks it up. He'll find Porter Jr. That was easy for him. Bucks lead by 1 now. On the other end, Julius Randle. Porter Jr., another fast break dunk. He had 21 points and 5 steals. Timberwolves now down 5. Porter Jr., another steal.
Wow.
And then the lob to Giannis, who had 23 points, third straight triple-double for Giannis. Bucks have now won 5 in a row. What a comeback for Milwaukee.
Celtics will be the 2 seed in the East. Knicks are getting
Denver Nuggets pulled off a shocker Tuesday, firing head coach Mike Malone, who guided the Nuggets to an NBA championship just 2 years ago. The team is also parting ways with GM Calvin Booth. The Nuggets have lost 4 straight. They're in danger of falling into the play-in after going just 11-13 since the All-Star break. Lead assistant David Edelman replaces Malone for now. Time to go by the numbers on Malone, starting with 471. The number of regular season games he won as the Nuggets head coach. That's the most in franchise history and second most by any coach in the last 10 years, behind only the Warriors' Steve Kerr. Next, he was fired 79 games into the season. Tied for the latest into a season, a coaching change has been made in NBA history. In 1981, the Hawks moved on from UB Brown after 79 games as well. But unlike these Nuggets, Brown's Hawks were well outside the playoffs. And we end with 4, as with Malone's firing 4 of the last 6 coaches to win an NBA title are no longer coaching the team they won that title with. Malone led the Nuggets to their only championship in franchise history just 2 seasons ago. The man who broke the story on Tuesday, our own senior NBA insider, Shams Charania, joins us. And Shams, why in the world did Denver make this decision now, with just days left in the regular season?
Linda, in the minds of the Denver Nuggets and ownership with the Cronkies, they believed something had to give at some point over this next week or so, because they had lost 4 games in a row, and overall there had just been a cold war brewing between Michael Malone and Calvin Booth. They made the decision already in the last week or so that they were going to dismiss one or both of Michael Malone and Calvin Booth. So it was just about getting it over with now, flipping the culture, and injecting this team with some energy going into the stretch run and the playoffs coming up over the next week or so. But yes, this was stunning across the league. Michael Malone is the winningest coach in Denver Nuggets history. He's a championship coach just 2 years ago, and now he's fired. He's been dismissed. And really, this is an ownership group that has decided we're not going to pick one or the other. We're dismissing both and giving this team the best chance to compete for a championship in the playoffs.
And the Nuggets play the Kings on Wednesday on ESPN. Also Wednesday, Luka Doncic travels to Dallas for the first time since his shocking trade to the Lakers. And with important playoff implications for both teams, what are you expecting to see?
Linda, especially after an ejection tonight, I think Luka Doncic will be really focused on winning, playing well, but there's no doubt there's going to be some level of emotion from him. He's going to have that feeling, especially coming back to a city that he loves, that loved him back, a Mavs fan base that really adored him, and now he's going to be able to make his return for the first time since that trade, that scarring trade in a lot of ways, because he was blindsided when that happens. I'm told the plan from the Mavericks is to do a tribute video for Doncic, as well as give out, Linda, thank you Luka t-shirts as well to the fans in attendance. So there will be some moment of appreciation between both Luka Doncic and the Mavericks.
It is going to be some sight and must-see TV. Shams Charania, you're